how will I explain how I feel? I'll say that I'm under a lot of pressure because it feels like everybody has like figured out what they actually want to do, and I'm just left to like try and figure it out all on my own. To be honest, like I said, like for the like first 2-3 months after I was not depressed, but I did not just understand how I was feeling, to be honest, right? Because I just could not really bring myself to recognize that I've achieved anything in my life. I really understand how I just finished school and asking me about marriage, asking me things like, oh, what next you want to do? How can I help you with it? Points where I was learning Python, I was learning JavaScript, I was learning HTML, CSS.
Only you are.
Because what I wanted to make money, but still things were not entering my head.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Abiola Babs. I create content on relationship, lifestyle, and fact about life. If today is the first time you're tuning in, please do well to click on that subscribe button. And do not forget to hit the notification bell that pops up so you get the latest video I post weekly. And to all my returning subscribers, I love you and there is really nothing you can do about it. In today's video, we have some important guests in the house and they'll be introducing themselves. You have the floor.
Hi guys, my name is Oluwajoyin and it's such a pleasure to be on this YouTube channel.
Thank you.
Hi guys, my name is ELEYELE and I'm so happy to be here.
Thank you. So in today's video, we'll be discussing about something very important. As you all know, we are all graduates.
Crazy.
Graduates of the Department of Biochemistry and Molecular Biology. Run am even easy. Today's topic is, are you guys ready?
I think so.
Actually, I didn't tell them about the topic, so they will be a bit shocked and all that. But I trust God in their life.
Amen.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
So the topic is how social media affects post-graduation pressure.
Wow.
Yes, what do you have to say about that? Now that we are done, we get to like go on Instagram and some of your mates are doing better than you and you're like, God, NYSC, they didn't call us. My name is not on the list. What am I doing with my life? And people are asking you questions. There are noises that are coming from the outside world. People are asking you, are you getting married anytime? I don't know, but what do you have to say about that? Especially seeing your mates doing better than you are. And it feels like you are not even doing anything with your own life. You just they sleep, no work, nothing. What do you have to say about that?
Okay, so I would say that it has been a roller coaster actually because it feels like you're on your own. Like I'll say that you kind of like shielded everybody inside because when you're in school, you're just doing school. You're just like reading, passing your exams. That's like your aim. Finishing like with your degree and everything. So I would say that you basically shielded everybody. But those that were like able to find something doing while in school are the lucky ones. Somebody like me now, aside from like makeup that I do, I basically almost don't have any other thing doing. But I started taking a course of recent data analytics here. And so I'm still in the phase where I'm like learning. So how will I explain how I feel? I'll say that I'm under a lot of pressure because it feels like everybody has like figured out what they actually want to do. And I'm just left to like try and figure it out all on my own with like no help from anybody. Your parents are like, oh, you have to start working. The next thing you're thinking is, how am I going to get jobs? What am I going to do next? Oh, let NYSC call us so that everything can like be fast. At least you have something to do for like 1 year. To, like,
at least you tell people that I'm doing NYSC.
Let that one be that. If what I do, unless like is
NYSC.
And they call pal. But right now, I'm just there.
Papa didn't call you. Okay.
I'm just at home. I'm just taking my father's
like 4 months now.
I'm still collecting money from my father. And I really want to like out of that phase soon because people are really like doing great things outside. People are really like sharing their achievements outside, and it's really nice to see. But I wish I could be that person too. I mean, I have my own achievements, but like compared to what I'm seeing online, it's like very little. So I want to get out of that phase real quick. And social media is, I will not say it's helping or it's not helping because it's two-sided actually. If you think about it. In the positive, it's encouraging you to do better, but the negative side, you can enter depression. You're like, I'm feeling so useless and everything. So I think that's my take on that.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
So you said something, when you asked me this question. I think I really want to talk about it here. I really understand how I just finished school and you're asking me about marriage. But that's, by the way, that's not the purpose of this. I mean, you should be asking me things like, oh, what next you want to do? How can I help you with it? This is just the people who are not students. There are other questions you can ask aside marriage. You can just ask, oh, okay, what are you planning to do and how can I help you?
They will not ask you that one.
Not marriage or anything like that. Please change your ways. So I mean, how has it been after school? It's been like 4 months now, and to be very honest, I had things in my head I wanted to do, but unfortunately, they've not gone, the way I want it to be. And I mean, I'm also one that uses social media a lot, right? So I won't say that I've gotten a lot of pressure from social media, but I mean, like, of course, you know people that are doing stuff, right? Your mates that are doing more things than you are. You're like, what's happening, and even P said something about not even knowing, but there's people that actually even know what they want to do, but they don't even know what steps to take. Right? Yeah, there's that. Yeah. When we're in school, apart from even when you had something to say, I'm doing something. I don't know if that makes sense. Even beyond, oh, I'm reading, you're involved. But this time around, you're mostly at home, with your phones. You really don't have so much that you're doing. You were in school, you were either reading, you were either going for classes, you were either
going to church.
You had something to hold on to. But now that you're done, and even NYC is not even in the picture yet, you're like, NYC is another opportunity for you to be distracted, right? And I think, as we're having this conversation, I think we should not only look for NYC to be distracted. I think we should actively maybe just start, reaching out to people. That's something, I don't know if I'm jumping the line.
You're not jumping.
But I think that's something that really worked for me, like trying to reach out to people. Oh, this is where I am. How can you help me with it? But social media, yes, can be a lot, right? As she said, it can be two-sided. They can be the side of you being inspired by what others are doing, and they can be the side of you comparing yourself negatively and being like, oh, I'm here. But something that I'm really learning to do is, there are people who they are here because they've been doing 5 years of work, and I'm here. I've probably barely done a month of work, and I'm trying to compare ourselves. So I think
it can't be the same.
It can't be the same thing, to be honest. Someone that has been putting 10 years of work, even if they are just graduating as you are, you really cannot compare yourself, the output, because you've been through all of that process. But I think big graduates should just try to be more gentle with ourselves and just really ask yourself questions like, this person I'm comparing myself with, what has their process been like, right? And you might even want to reach out to them, because I know it's possible for you to, be inspired by someone and you don't want to walk up to them and ask them, oh, how have you been doing? That's something I'm currently doing with my friend, right? This person is doing well in an area of their life and I really want it. I'm asking them help with it.
You don't need to be proud about it or think that they won't answer you. Even if they won't answer you, at the end of the day,
actually answer.
Yes, at the end of the day, you just tell no, and no will not kill you. Actually,
trust me, there are actually so many people out there who are willing to help you. Maybe not give you 100% support, but it could just be a question that you ask and then, oh, check this place out, oh, check this person out, right? And I know there's the place of people not even knowing what they want to do. There's that. And and that's a whole lot of other conversation.
But then I think knowing the person you want to speak to about different matters of your life, it also matters. I don't know if that makes sense. Another question I would love to ask is, how do you think this social media, how is it affecting your mental health at the moment and your self-esteem at the moment now that you're done with school? Because sometimes I actually took a break from YouTube because I just wanted to think, Biola, what are you doing? You will just see some people. I know that we are all going through something or the other, but we use makeup and cover it. We use fine clothes. Let's not lie. We use fine clothes and cover it. I have problems. You have problems, but fine clothes, we cover everything. We don't know what everybody's going through. And fake smile too. We don't allow you to know what somebody's going through. But how do you think social media is actually affecting your self-esteem at the moment now that you're done with school? And how is it affecting you generally?
Well, for me, I would say that I've just learned to put myself in a place where I'm not overly pressured. Yeah. Because the thing I've come to realize is that if you think so much and put yourself under unnecessary pressure, it's yourself you're going to kill. like the world doesn't really care about you. If you like
It will
die
move.
tomorrow, the world continues.
You more for like a day.
Do you get? And that's the end. Everybody cries. Oh, miss you. They don't remember.
And I lie you, but no problem.
They'll miss you.
They will eat, and they will sleep.
So I would say that I've just put myself in a place where I've learned not to like put so much pressure on myself. I'm not going to lie, it's hard. It's very hard. It's not easy, yeah. But like I'm consciously putting effort not to put myself in that space. And I would say also that it is not affecting me the way I thought it was going to affect me. I mean, I take it more of I'll take it more as a space or a privilege to like learn from others. I see people doing better things and I'm like, oh, this is what I want to do. Or this is how I want to improve on myself. Or I can take these learnings from this person. I don't see it as an avenue to like weigh myself down, you know, and say, oh, let me be crying. Because what does crying or thinking actually even do?
Nothing.
Yeah,
you just be depressed.
You're just going to be there lying down thinking about your life. It doesn't make any sense. Rather, use that opportunity to like see what others are doing. Network with people online. If you have people you feel like you can talk to online,
talk to them. Okay.
Ask questions. You know, social media should be a leverage for you, not a place where you'll be crying and you know giving yourself unnecessary thinking at all.
I know that. I know that some people are also living fake life.
Real.
So if you think that you have seen somebody that is driving Benz and you think it's then about the Benz,
they are snapping pictures.
No problem. Or they can be snapping pictures with it and they'll be posting it that God did it.
God did.
And you'll be thinking, and you know that God have done a lot for you. Instead of you be managing it, you're putting yourself under pressure that you want to buy Benz. Don't kill yourself, oh.
Right.
Your own will come at the right time. Don't kill yourself. Okay, my sister, what do you have to say about that?
I mean, I'm not going to lie. To be honest, like I said, like for the like first 2-3 months after I was not depressed, but I did not just understand how I was feeling. To be honest, right? Because you know, I just could not really bring myself to recognize that I've actually emptied my life and this is me being right. The point of, you know, just, I don't know if I can call it advice. You know, if you're in that place, you also want to like, just, you know, sit down to just look back at, you know, what you have achieved. Even if all you have achieved is graduating, right?
You've done a lot.
Just give yourself an applause, to be honest, right? You know, Abiola said something about taking a break. So if you need to take a break, you have to. For someone like me, I cannot afford to take a break off social media because I have to work, you know, being online. You know, for someone like her, you know, she did some introspection and all of that. But for me, I think one of the things I really worked on was also talking to somebody about it, by having a conversation. And I think, you know, we all of us should have that kind of opportunity to have someone to speak to about how we
and someone feeling. That can relate.
Yeah,
not someone that will just be saying oh girl. No, oh girl. It's somebody that can help you and will give you solution to your life problem. Not someone that will just be saying, hey, what are we? It is well. It is well. No, it is well. We are not doing it is well. Please bring solution. Why are people seeing money? Not it is well. It is well. Don't hide updates. This life is not so difficult. It's so hard. Share updates. Nothing will happen to you if you do. The main reason why we are talking about this is majorly because after school I was just going on YouTube generally, and I saw that a lot of students, a lot of the graduates like us are going through post-graduation depression. And I was like, what's the major reason for this? And I realized that they were going online to see their mates doing better than them, taking pictures, and I'm like, okay, let me just come up and talk about it. Please, what would you like to like advise people that like they are already depressed? Like they are comparing themselves to their mates, the success of their mates, like my mate is doing better than me, and sometimes they don't even know that they're even doing way better than their mates. What would you like to say to people like that?
I think first I would say if you have to take a break, like during yourself, take a break. Use that period to reevaluate your life. You're already in a state where you are depressed, I would say to get out of that zone, I would advise that first, don't even think about what you want to do, right? First, go to the gym. Go for exercising. No,
if you want to insult me.
No, sorry, I actually wasn't targeted.
No problem. If you want to insult me, but no problem.
Abiola is not depressed. She's working towards Summer Boy 2025.
But come on, Jolly. Let's not lie. I just felt like going to the gym.
It helps.
Gym is like a safe place for you to cry.
Real.
Like you are going through pain. Let me just cry it out. Like
so you can bust
your
out.
And when they're asking you that, why are you crying? Just say, I'm going to pay. But you deep down, you know that, you're going through a lot. Okay.
So I'll say go to the gym. If you cannot afford gym, you can do exercises in your house. You can skip, you can run, you can jump, whatever works for you here. And at the same time, I'll also say, since you're in that phase already, I'll say talk to God if you're a believer. Talk to God about it. That's like one major factor, one major thing that can actually help you. And I'll also say that use that, come out of that phase. I don't know how you're going to do it, to be very honest, but try to come out of that phase and try to like reevaluate your life. Where do you want to see yourself? We're entering a new year. Where do you want to see yourself in 2025? Write down your specific goals. Don't write goals that are unachievable. Don't be too hard on yourself.
Like how to buy Benz.
Do you get? It doesn't have to be that exactly.
I genuinely, I want to build a house.
Do you get? Like
which one?
That's the point. Like try to like first. That's
Smart
the word.
goals.
Be realistic with your goals. Try to write things you know that you'll be able to achieve. Start small. It's not bad to achieve. It's not bad to like set like very big goals. But like I'm saying, let it be realistic.
Writing $1 billion. Okay, no problem.
Specific.
If the first thing you want to do is okay, you want to start making money. How are you going to start making money? Do you want to start working in a particular place? Where do you want to start working? How do you want to get the job in that place? Do you have a CV? Do you have a cover letter? Do you have people you can say, oh, I'm doing this, can you give me recommendations? Are you even talking to people for something you are passionate about here? Because I think that also helps. Because I've noticed that if you're doing something just for the purpose of doing it, just like make money, you tend to like get out of that phase too soon, and then you get very tired because you're not doing it because you like
love it.
You don't have anything,
nothing is pushing you.
There's no force, there's no energy.
It's just money that is forcing you to do it.
Something like that, there is almost no way you're going to like achieve great things there. I mean, there's some people who's working for their aim is just make money, so they're ready to like work whatever it is, do whatever it is to get the money. But I'd advise that if you can do something that you're passionate about, it helps you lessen the burden.
Can I say something?
Yeah, you
sure.
can.
I wanted to say that I think some people, strong purpose, like motivation is money. I'm serious, I'm not even joking, and it is enough. To be honest, I know it's questionable, but there are some people that their drive is to make money, and they actually find it so far as they're making enough.
The money.
But
just go ahead. I just wanted to like check that.
Anyway, whatever works for you. To be honest, because for me, see, there was a point where I was learning Python. I was learning JavaScript. I was learning HTML.
Only
CSS.
Only you are.
Because what? I wanted to make money. But still, things were not entering my head. They were not entering my head, and so like, why would I be forcing myself to do something I'm not even enjoying just because I want to make money? So I just had to like re-strategize. What other thing do I love to do that I know can bring money? Okay, makeup, fine. I started to like monetize makeup. I went to learn it. I started doing makeup for people, and that's like where I'm at. And then I started taking data analytics course because I saw that it didn't involve so much of coding. I mean, there are a few codes like SQL and all of that, but like it's not so much. It's something I can actually do and I actually enjoy doing. If you feel like money is also your only drive, you can do whatever it is that is legit to make money.
That was
to make money. Well, then so you can go ahead. So that's like my advice.
Okay, what would you?
I think I want to just build on something she said. And one of the things that she said is like finding something and like start breaking them down. Oh, how can I achieve this? Because she said something about CV. So if you want to get a job, CV to get it. You just start putting things together, right? So for me, I think one of the things, because it's depression and I'm kind of like into mental health, I would say get professional help. Because not everybody can actually get out of it themselves.
But it's expensive.
That's the problem.
Well, yes, you can get, paid professional help, and there are actually opportunities online to get like free counseling, like someone you can at least talk to, that, someone that could, I mean, they can't think for you, but they can just, help, guide you to make some decisions that can help you yourself. I mean, when it comes to depression, because, there's the word depression there already. Depression is, I mean, if you're actually really talking about depression can be a whole lot. And, it's only God's grace that can actually help somebody.
And bring you out of it.
Yeah, so depression can be a lot. Depression can be you not wanting to get out of your bed. So, sometimes a lot of times, if not every time, you need to actually talk to someone. Yes, of course, there's the God factor, because I don't want to leave that out. It is extreme.
Before you talk about that, and I think you must also be accountable to someone that is intentional to bring you out of it.
Yes, please, being accountable to somebody is extremely important. So I just really wanted to chip that. I think something that I also did that kind of helped me was I made sure to actually start going out to events, right? Because I felt like if I went out to events and I saw people, or I listened to people who were doing something I probably want to do, or I just felt like I could just get motivation from them, or like maybe from something that they said, that, or maybe someone said, oh, you know, to get here I did this. I'm like, okay, maybe I can. So that's why I actually make decisions to start going to events. So maybe you can also do that.
About talking about the God factor.
Yes, please, the God factor is, to be honest, and I'm going to, you know, when she mentioned the God factor, I was going to say something that, you might actually get to a point where, because for me, I got to that point where I could not even talk to God, to be honest. And that's me like being extremely vulnerable, because I'm like, how do I want to talk to God about? I know I can talk to God about everything, but I just got to that point. I'm like, you know, I was just not feeling good, and I'm like, oh God.
Can I see?
Can I just run away?
Do you get? But yes, please, it's very important. You know, if you have someone that you can actually talk to, or someone you can actually drag out to, like, say something like, pray with me, right? So sometimes, you know, you might not be able to actually get yourself to pray, but you can actually get someone to pray with. You know, it's easier when you actually pray with people, right? So you can just, you know, just bring yourself out of that. So yes, please, the God factor is number one out of everything, because at the end of the day, God is the one that like guides our paths. So it's, you know, even from talking to God, that is going to lead you to someone, or even going to lead
that will connect
to
you to someone.
you.
Okay.
Do you get? So the God factor is, please, if you are going through that, after watching this video, the first thing you should do is actually just, you know, just talk to God. And say, God, this is how I'm feeling. I really need help with this and all of that. And then you can now begin to like take, you know, some of the other advices that would share here.
You can say that we've been talking about God, we are believers, and we are not shy about it. Like, it's God that have held us through, and He's still the one holding us through. So if you are going through this phase, see, they said it all. Just pick the one that works well with you out of everything they've said. But one thing I would say is, you see that God factor? It's very, very important. And I would say, do what you can do and allow God to do what you cannot do. This is where I'm going to be drawing the curtain today. Thank you so much for joining me with this video. Thank you so much. If you like the video, please do well to click on that subscribe button. Please tell them to subscribe.
Subscribe, you guys. Click on the subscribe button.
They have said it all.
Subscribe. I don't want to go.
You don't want to go?
Real, can we sit down here?
Oh, please sit down.
Let's keep on recording.
And do not forget to like. So I come your way the next time. My name remains Abiola Babs. Bye guys.